What's going on, Facebook? It's Saturday. Go find our people and drop them on in here. We're going to go on back here to a little private area and have our Saturday morning meeting, and boom. What's up, Tom Socks? Nice to see you. Sean, nice to see you, buddy. David Johnson, are we ready? Brian, Lisa Bunch Myers, nice to see you. Yes, it's Saturday, y'all. We're going to have our Saturday morning meeting. We got some good stuff for you today. I'm excited to see everybody in here, man. Let this thing build up, and we're going to go at it. But before I get to the Saturday morning meeting, I got a couple things I want to talk about. Number one is, let me tell you about this Sales Hustler Spotlight. It has been going crazy. Do you know that one we have with Frank Crenity? That thing's going to clear 10,000 views. That is crazy that an organic Facebook Live, episode, that we do just on Facebook, we market it a couple days a week and we just put it out there, we'll have that kind of demand. I want to thank the auto community. I want to thank for the guests that have come on there and built this up. It's pretty amazing that we can do this and have that kind of viewership. Hats off to everybody. This week though, on Tuesday, guess who we got? You know it. It's amazing. We're going to have from homeless to the GM of the second biggest store in the country. Yes, amazing story. Amazing rise of a man, amazing leader. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mr. Glenn Lundy. And I can't wait to sit down and talk about him. His inspiring story, okay? I feel like we're just going to have such a good time, be like kindred spirits. Let me get back here so I don't fall down. And remember, Tuesday at 5:30, that's what we're going to have. Glenn Lundy and me, we're going to sit down, we're going to do Sales Hustler Spotlight. It's going to be a great time. Great time. Tune in. Now we're going to get to the meeting. What are we going to talk about today, Sean? Do you suck at closing? Do you have trouble closing the door? I know you don't. Or you probably wouldn't be in here watching these on a daily basis. You're probably pretty good. But a lot of times deals get out of our dealership. We lose to the competition. I'm going to give you ways to keep deals in your dealership, to sell more cars today. These things I give you today are you're going to implement. You're going to be able to implement them and sell a car today. How exciting is that? Real life knowledge that's going to help you. Okay, just not mythical stuff. This stuff, if you implement this stuff and you practice it, these are going to give you ways to conquer your competition. The competition all around you. So let's get started. Sean Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. What do we got today? Well, it's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday morning meeting. Can you close the front door? Or do you have troubles? Are you losing business to your competition? Do they get in your door, you do a great job while you're here, you think, but then they leave. They give you the, well, we got to think about it. Oh, I got to look at a couple more cars. I got ice cream in the car. Are these the things that you're hearing on a regular basis? Are you not closing at the percentages you should? Well, a lot of times, it's not a secret sauce, guys. It's not learning 85 closes. It's not learning more tricks to close customers. A lot of times, it's all the stuff you do before. It's all the buildup. It's all the getting to the actual close. And that's what you probably need help with. I think that's what we all need help with. So how can we close more car deals while they're at our dealership? Well, I'm going to give you 8 tips today. These are 8 real life things that you can implement today to hopefully sell a car. Number 1, Sean, how can I sell a car today? What are the tips you're going to give me? Number 1 is never negative sell. Always present your strengths. This is a bad habit that some salesmen get in. Okay, either they don't know their product well enough or they have fear of the competition. But whatever it is, if you negatively sell, you're hurting yourself. I bet you I sell 2 car deals a month from another salesman being negative towards my product. Here's the thing, guys. When the salesman gets negative on another person's product, you got to remember that customer has done about 12 hours of research. They've narrowed it down to 2 or 3 cars. You then basically tell them they are an idiot that they've narrowed it down to these other 2 models. Secondly, when you bash something, what happens? Somebody takes a defensive role. Okay? If you say a customer goes across the street to the Toyota dealership and they say, well, I'm looking at the Hyundai Sonata and the Toyota Camry, and that salesman goes, the Hyundai. And that customer says, yeah, they got a great warranty, it's a great car. Well, they need a warranty. Boom, right off the bat. What's that salesman do, or that customer do? They take a defensive role towards my product. I then become the underdog and I move up the chain. Okay, you who bash my product, you come down in their eyes, and now they're defending me, which is the total opposite of what you wanted to achieve. What you were trying to do there was propel you up and push me down, but you did the opposite by negative selling. Look, present your strengths of your car. Never bash the competition. Here's what I say every time. Okay, I say both of those are great product. Everybody makes a pretty good product today. You've done a lot of research. You've narrowed it down to 2 great ones. Let me tell you why I think mine is better. Boom, that's it. All right, you're going to sit around and bash my product. Okay, they're going to defend me. They're going to then come back to me. Now, how do I know this is happening? Because I always ask the customer, what was the deciding factor in you purchasing from me today? Well, I liked your product. I liked you. I liked the dealership, but the other salesman was bashing you. Okay, and I didn't think that was right. I really liked your product. I'm telling you, number 1, do not negative sell. Look, that was so hot that the police are coming to me right now. You see that? Number 2, you got to provide a better experience. Now that's easy for people to say, right? But what do you mean by that? Well, there are always little things, guys. Always little things that you can do to provide a better experience for your customer. Pull the car up in the shade. Make sure it's air conditioned before they get there. Okay? Make sure it has a little bit of gas in it. Make sure you take the customer inside in a comfortable environment so you can find their needs with air conditioning instead of walking around a hot lot. Okay? Make sure of these things. Guys, provide a better experience. Here's one for you. I had a customer call me, say, hey, Sean, I'm referring somebody into you. Okay? Here's his number. I called that customer and found out we made an appointment for tomorrow. Okay, this is gold, guys. Listen to this. I made an appointment for tomorrow. It was actually yesterday. All right? After making the appointment, I walked out, picked up my phone, hit quick page, and made a video for that customer. Hey, Bill, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. It was great talking to you. Peter's a great guy. I'm glad he referred you to me. I'll make sure that the car is pulled up. It's going to be gassed up, cooled down with my plate on it so me and the wife and you can go for a drive. But more importantly, when you're here, I want you to have a great experience. What is your drink of choice? If you could have a Starbucks, a smoothie, or just a soda or water, what would you choose? Boom, they give that back to me. When they get here, everything I said is happening. The car's up front, it's ready, it's cooled down, it's got gas in it, okay? It looks good, it's ready to go. I've got their cold or the hot drink sitting on my desk, okay? How professional do I look? You're providing a better experience that they're getting other places. Your competition is not doing stuff like this, guys, and you elevate yourself and you put yourself, look, people want to buy from pros, right? I do. When I go somewhere, I don't go in and say, hey, can I have the really inexperienced, unprofessional guy? That's who I'd like to wait on me. And you don't either. Neither do other customers, okay? They want somebody that knows what they're doing, okay, can provide a great experience while you're there, go out of their way to make sure that their experience is comfortable. I'm telling you guys, go think outside the box and do some of these things. Remember, number 1, never negative sell. And number 2, provide a different experience for your customer. Number 3, have superior product knowledge. This is key. If you want to be a consultant in today's world of car sales, you need to be not a salesman, but a consultant. You need to find out their problem. Okay, they've done 12 hours of research. They've narrowed it down to 2 cars. When they get to your dealership, you need to know your product. You need, when they say, I don't want a sunroof, but I want this, here's what you need, okay? Because I'm going to isolate the car and bring it up to them. If you run over and get a brochure, and you pop out the brochure and you say, okay, hold on. Or, hey, you ask another salesman. Okay, if you don't know your product, you don't look professional. You don't look like you're the skilled person, the skilled craftsman that you want to be. Okay, people want to buy from pros. Have superior product knowledge so you can land them on the right car, so you can direct them down this sales process. If you're just flying by the seat of your pants and you don't have any product knowledge, people will see that. Okay? They're going to go somewhere else, and that guy's going to have more product knowledge than you. He's going to land them on the right car. He's going to provide the solution for their problem, and he's or she's going to get the car deal and not you. Okay? Number 4, build a relationship. I know you think, well, it's hard to build a relationship. No, it's not. You can build a relationship. You can build rapport quickly. Okay? Remember this step. It's 4 words. L squared, B squared. What's that? Like, listen, believe, buy. Okay? If you want a customer to reach in their pocket and grab their wallet, they better like you, they better listen to you, they better believe in you, and then they'll buy from you. Go in those steps. Like, listen, believe, buy. I'm telling you, you have to build a relationship. People want to buy from people they trust and they like. That's it. You have to bring them inside so you can gain some kind of rapport. Walking around the lot aimlessly, guys, in a hot sun, not asking them any questions because they're looking at all the shiny things. They're getting inside the cars and you're trying to build relationships and you're trying to build rapport with them. But you can't. You can't, guys, unless you have them in a controlled atmosphere. I always say, guys, come on up here. Let's get in the shade real quick. I want to ask you some questions so I can make sure your experience here today is great. I need to know what things that you want, what problems you have, and the only way to solve your problems is to ask you a few questions. Are you okay with that? Of course they are. I'm very good at what I do. If you give me a few moments, I can probably target the car that you want. Instead of just walking all over the lot, we have 2 lots. It's hard to find the right car. But I guarantee you, if you answer a few of my questions, I'll get the perfect car for you and pull it up here. Boom. That's it. I build a relationship. I start building rapport. I start finding out where they're from. I start asking how many kids they have. I start asking where they went to college, what they do for a living. These things in a controlled atmosphere, not walking around aimlessly on your hot lot. That's the way to do it. Build a relationship. Because guys, you're not only going to build a relationship today. This relationship is going to build for long term because you want them to send you referrals. You want them to buy from you again. You have to feel like you have a relationship. Some of the best salesmen in this country, I guarantee you, have relationships with their customer base. I guarantee you, it's not a transaction, it's a relationship. And that's what people want from you. Set yourself apart, be a relationship provider, okay? A relationship builder with customers, okay? It's key. Next, have all your awards, okay, displayed. It builds instant credibility. Okay, if I'm walking them inside to my desk, I'm going to have all my trophies from Hyundai. I'm going to have all my plaques. I'm going to have my Best of St. Augustine Salesman Award, okay? Out of the whole city, you stumbled into this dealership and you're dealing with the #1 salesman in all of car sales in St. Augustine. Yes, framed on the wall. You want them to see that. That builds instant credibility. You don't look like just some random guy that they stumbled into. You're a professional. You know what you're doing. People voted you that, and you've won a lot of awards through your manufacturer. Guys, I'm telling you, people want to buy from pros. Okay, they don't want you to be slick and skilled like that, but they want somebody that knows what they're doing. They want proof that you know what you're doing. They want proof that other people value you as well. It goes so far, I promise you. Get your plaques on the wall. Get your pictures of your family on your desk. Build credibility. Build relationships with these people. All right? Next, do the little things. What are the little things? I'll give you some examples. Have your sunglasses off when you approach your customer. Shake their hand. Talk to both people. Don't smell, okay? Don't smoke right before you take a customer. If you're a smoker, you're killing yourself. I'm telling you. I hear it all the time from customers. Golly, he smells like a wave of smoke followed him. Okay, I would quit if I was you. I promise you, I would quit smoking. You're hurting yourself and you don't even know it. The people aren't telling you that. Okay, they don't feel like they have enough balls to tell you that, but they're telling you that behind your back. Okay, make sure your breath is fresh. All right, when you walk out on the lot, all right, make sure you open the car doors for the ladies. All right, make sure you look them in the eye when you talk to them. All these little things. I know it's a lot of them, but all these little things you need to think about. It's going to set you apart. Because if they stumble into some of these other dealerships and don't get it and you gave them that, okay, you raise up, okay? You appear that you're a better salesman. And I'm telling you guys, it goes so far. Remember the little things. Put the car in the shade. Okay? Make sure it's gassed when people are coming. If they're going to show up here for an appointment, make sure you call them ahead of time. Give them an appointment confirmation through your video app. I'm telling you, these little things put you in a different light with the customer. Number 7, give all customers numbers. I know it goes against some of my old car dogs. No, I don't want to give them numbers because then they'll just go shop me. They're going to shop you anyways, man. They are shopping you before they reached your dealership, and they're going to shop you to the day they die. And the only way you can sell a car is if they know the price. I've never sold one thing in my whole freaking life unless somebody knew the price. Do you agree? Are you going to be able to sell it without giving them a price? No. So give them a price. Give them a price. Get them on paper. It's the only way that you can further this process. So what if they say no? If they go to a bunch of other dealerships and they won't give them a price, they're going to come back to you. I'm telling you, give them a price and get a manager to TO it every time. I know you say, oh, I don't want my manager to TO him. It puts too much pressure on him. I understand. But guys, look, in today's world where a customer's only going to 1 or 2 dealerships, if you don't give them a price, you're screwing yourself up. I'm telling you. Just give it to them. They know it already. Why waste the time? You just spend an hour with them. All right? The last one. Ask for the business. We think this is easy, right? We think, hey, we're salesmen, right? Do you know how many people get out of each dealership without asking for the business? Either the salesman's scared, okay, or they feel they don't want to put the pressure on them, or the customer told them they weren't buying today, so they just got the mindset that they weren't going to buy and they blacked themselves out. I'm telling you, you have to ask for the business. And after they say no, you got to ask for it one more time. And I just tell them, guys, this is my job. I'm very good at my job because I make sure that I find the right car from the customer. You've already done your 12 hours of research. You like me, right? Yes. You've had a great experience today at the dealership, right? Yes. Okay, great. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever lost your keys at your house? And they say, well, yes. Okay, let me ask you a question again. When you found those keys, did you keep looking for them? Of course they did. Of course they say no. So if they say no to that, then say, well, guys, we found the car for you from the dealership you like. You've already done your research. You ended up here with a professional salesman who you like. Am I right? Yes. So guys, there's no other reason to go anywhere else. Let's just go ahead and finish this up today. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Now, they may say no, but you have to ask, and you have to ask a second time. It's okay. You just tell them, hey, guys, that's my job. I'm not putting pressure on you, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you. Would you agree? If you were my manager, or if you were the owner of this dealership, would you want me to ask after I just spent 2 hours with the customer? Of course they would. And they're not going to be offended as long as you address it like that. So guys, let me go over these again and retrace my steps. 1, never, ever negative sell. Show the strengths of your product. Okay, present the strengths of your product, never the negatives about the other dealership. Let me tell you what, I sold a car 2 days ago from a guy that went over to Toyota. He came over here, and you know what that salesman told him? Well, you don't want to look at Hyundai. He said, well, they got a great warranty. He said, yeah, but you'll need that warranty. Boom. You know what that customer did? That customer shut down on him because he then defended me. He defended me to the Toyota salesman, and he came over and we sold him a car. Okay, don't negative sell, guys. It hurts you. Okay. Number 2, provide better experience. I already gave you a lot of tips about providing a different experience. Think outside the box. Have cold drinks. Have Starbucks. Have video, email, video text. Okay, go to these customers. Provide a different experience when they get here. Pull the car up in the shade. Okay, make sure you get them in a controlled atmosphere, which air conditioning, get some fluids in them. Okay, if you just walk them out aimlessly to cars and they're hot, okay, and they're getting in hot cars, they're going to get in their car and they're going to go home. I promise you guys, provide a different experience. Next, have superior product knowledge. Stop not knowing your product. I'm going to kick your pants. I'm going to beat you. Okay, if I know my product and you don't, when that customer comes in here, I know the exact car they need. It's going to fit their exact problem. I'm going to fix their problem at the payment they want. They're going to buy from me because you had to go get the brochure. You had to get 4 managers involved. You didn't know your product. When the customer asked you, you were like, I don't know. All right? Know your products. Number 4, build a relationship. That's what everything is. Everything in life is a relationship. Everything. From sales to personal. Nothing is worked in this whole world without a relationship. Build it. Okay? L squared, B squared. Like, listen, believe, buy. They're not going to reach in their pocket until they like you, they listen to you, and they believe in you. All right, number 5, have awards displayed. Show them who you are. Show them why you're the best. Okay? Don't be scared of that. People want to buy from pros. They want to buy from the best. They don't want to walk in a dealership and say, could you give me your bad salesman, please? Yeah, could you give me the guy that sells 4 cars a month, please? I'd like him. No. They want to buy from the person that knows, that conquers, that's always hopping, that's always busy. I want that guy. Why do you think the pros always, why do you think Frank Cornetti sells 130 cars a month? Do you think they want the person that doesn't know what they're doing? No. They want the guy that's skilled. All right? Do the little things. Make sure you pull the car up. Make sure you have drinks ready. Make sure it's cooled down, air conditioned. Open the door for the ladies. Okay, ask them if they're comfortable. Make sure you don't stink like smoke. Bad BO. Make sure you're well kept. Okay, make sure your sunglasses aren't on when you talk to customers. Okay, all these things are little, I know, but they're important. Little things will bring you the money. I'm telling you. Pay attention to the little things. Number 7, give numbers and TO to managers. Guys, no customer's going to buy anything until you give them a price, right? So we got to give numbers to them. Don't worry about them going shopping. They're already shopping. They're sitting in your showroom shopping on their cell phone right now, okay? I call it showroom, and they're showrooming you right now. Quit worrying about it. The old school mentality is gone, guys, okay? Internet has, it's gone, all right? So they know the price. Give it to them. You can't sell a product until they know the price, all right? TO to the managers, too. All right? Last one is ask for the business. If you want business, you got to ask for the business. And then ask a second time. Tell them exactly what it is. Like, look, this is my career. I'm very good at my career. I think I've nailed down the car for you. I think I've fixed your problem to your solution. I've got the solution for your problem. Okay? You like me, you like the dealership. If you lost your keys and you found them, you wouldn't keep looking for them. Let's go ahead and do this. Wrap it up today. Boom. Ask for the business. So many salesmen spend 2 hours on a lot, but they're scared to ask for the business. You can't close it if you don't ask. All right? Hope you have a great Saturday, guys. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me. Hit share, like, whatever you want to do. God bless you. Sean Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.